AITA for not letting my parents visit me after they told me I should have had kids by now. I, 32F, have a pretty close-knit family, and I've always had a good relationship with my parents. Growing up, my parents were always supportive and loving, and they provided me with everything I needed to succeed. As I got older, I always assumed that I would eventually get married, have kids, and follow the traditional path that they had envisioned for me. I'm the oldest child, and while my brother, 28M, is married with 2 kids already, I've been much more focused on my career and personal growth. In my early 20s, I did date around, but I was always focused on building my career first and foremost. I didn't feel like having kids was the right time for me, and I didn't want to rush into motherhood just because society expected it. I had a good job, I traveled often, and I enjoyed the freedom and independence I had at that time in my life. I dated casually for a while, but never found someone I felt I wanted to settle down with. I wasn't against having kids, but I knew I wasn't ready yet. Fast forward to my 30s, and I'm still single. I'm very happy with where I am in life. I have a fulfilling career, great friends, and a lot of freedom to do what I want. I do want to have kids at some point, but I've never been in a serious relationship that made me feel ready for that step. And honestly, I think I'm still not sure what my ideal situation would be in terms of having children. I've considered adoption, being a single mother by choice, or maybe meeting someone down the line, but for now, I've been focusing on me. Over the years, my parents have been supportive of my choices, at least to my face. But recently, the pressure from them has started to build up in a way that's hard to ignore. Every time we talk, they casually bring up my lack of kids. At first, it was just innocent comments like, "You're still so young, you have plenty of time," or your brother's kids are growing up so fast. I'm sure you'd love to have that experience too. I'd smile, nod, and change the subject. But it's been getting worse. They've started being more direct with their concerns, and their comments have become more pointed. They now ask, "Why don't you just settle down already?" Or, "You're not getting any younger. It's really time to start thinking about starting a family." I've tried to explain to them that I'm happy with where I am, and that I don't feel rushed into anything, but they seem to think I'm just in denial or too focused on my career to realize what's important. The turning point came a few weeks ago when they visited me at my apartment for the weekend. We were sitting around after dinner, and the conversation naturally drifted to family. My mom started talking about how much she loved being a grandmother, how wonderful it was to see my brother's kids growing up, and how she really hoped I'd have kids soon too.